What's up, guys? This week's topic is on mental disability, and I have suffered with mental disability all my life. Since I was 5, I was diagnosed with depression. I've seen counselors, I've seen therapists, I've seen psychologists, I've seen psychiatrists, I've been psychoanalyzed, I've been hospitalized, I've been through the whole shebang since I was 5 years old. I was on medication from 11 to 19, ages 11 to 19, for many things. Severe depression, severe OCD, general anxiety disorder, and ADD. Since then, I've pretty much outgrown my OCD, but if you know me really well, I still have certain tendencies. I've learned to deal with my depression fairly well. I've still have general anxiety disorder, but I have learned to deal with that as well fairly well. And I've pretty much outgrown my ADD. I think that's more of a childhood thing. But I do believe mental disability is stigmatized too much in society and in the media, and I think we need to talk about it more and talk about people's experience, because there are differences, but there's also similarities that we can help each other out with. And I'm not opposed to taking medication or opposed to anybody else taking medication, but I do think it's important that we learn to find coping mechanisms that are healthy that also do not require medication. That's my philosophy. I think if you really can't, if you're just so debilitated, medication, yes, is a good option, but once you start functioning again and being self-sufficient again, I think then you need to learn how to do it on your own. Although I do understand there are chemical imbalances in the brain that sometimes just naturally happen. When I was younger, it was a chemical imbalance that was happening. So I really could not help it. So medication, not opposed to it. Not sometimes, it is a good thing when needed. And as I said, we should talk about it. We should not stigmatize it. We should, I don't know if embrace it's the right word, but not be afraid we shouldn't hide it. I mean, a lot of people have some sort of mental disability going on. They just don't mention it, or they don't even bother to see a therapist or a psychologist because they're too afraid and they're in denial, or they are adamant that they don't have it, like they don't realize it. So, I mean, I don't know what steps we can take to really open a discussion and make people okay with it, but I think it's just acknowledging that it exists in big numbers, and being aware and being educated about it. I think they should teach it in schools, part of the health class or sex ed or whatever, part of some sort of class. And I think it should be brought up more in the media, because obviously the media has a huge influence on how we perceive things. But I think the first thing to do for an individual is just to be open about it and to do research about it, and be comfortable with it, whether you have it or somebody else has it, or just with the idea that mental disability exists among many people. That's my philosophy for mental disability. If you want to go in depth more about my personal experience, send me a message or leave a comment below, and I'm trying to get better about answering those. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.